Being born as women in today's date, we may consider ourselves to be fortunate or unfortunate for wrong reasons. So, Vyasadev in this discussion will clarify all our misgivings and will be situated in our right position. This is mentioned in the Vishnu Puran. Once in an assembly of great sages, there was a discussion that which is the period which gives maximum virtue by minimum endeavor or minimum effort. And they couldn't come to a conclusion. So they decided to visit Vyasadev and inquire from him. So when they went to Vyasadev, he was having his bath in the Ganga. So the sages waited on the bank of the river. So Vyasadev he plunged into the water for the first time, and when he came back to surface, he exclaimed that excellent is the age of Kali. Then again he dove into the water and when he came back to the surface, he said, well done, Shudra, you are now happy. Then for the third time he plunged into the water and came back to surface, and again he exclaimed, well done, women, who is more fortunate than you? Then Vyasdev finished his bath and then he welcomed the sages, he greeted them, and when they were seated respectfully, Vyasdev inquired that what is the reason for your coming here? So the sages said that we had a doubt, but before that, we would like to know that why did you exclaim that excellent is the age of Kali, well done Shudra, well done women? Why did you say that? Vyasdev said that the result one attains by performing meditation in Krita Yuga, sacrifice in Treta Yuga, and worship in Dwapar Yuga is attained in Kali Yuga by merely chanting the holy names of Lord Hari. So, by very little exertion in Kali Yuga, one can attain a state of exalted piety. It is for this reason that I glorified Kali Yuga. Formerly, Brahmanas had to study the Vedas and they had to spend a long period of time while living a life of great austerity. And after mastering the Vedas, they had to perform sacrifices. Now, if there was even a slight imperfection in those sacrifices, then the effort would be rendered useless or even sin would be incurred. Apart from this, the life of the Brahmanas, their every action was governed by the injunction of the Shastras. They were not supposed to act independently. On the other hand, Shudras, they were simply expected to serve the higher social orders, the higher three orders. There were no rules for governing their eating or drinking. And it is for this reason that I said that Shudras are most fortunate or greatly fortunate. Men should acquire wealth by means which do not violate the religious principles. Then they have to make charity to worthy people. Then they have to also engage that wealth in sacrificial performances. So, acquiring wealth has a lot of troubles and also its distribution and preservation. It comes with a lot of bundle of issues, and by undergoing such troubles, a man can attain the realm of the Prajapatis. Women, on the other hand, he says that merely need to honor their husbands in thought, speech, and deeds to be elevated to the same destination. Because their objective is achieved with very little exertion, I had said that women are very fortunate. So, all the doubts of the sages were clarified by Vyasadev, and we get a new perspective to being a woman. And if we choose to be a woman, as mentioned by Vyasadev, that we keep our dedication for our husband the prime goal of our life, then we are most fortunate. And we must take the side of being fortunate rather than choose an unfortunate path and try to be equal with men.